with 4 decks in Djay Pro. Here's how you do it. You go to the middle, and then you go over here to 4 decks. Now we're in 4 deck mode. When you first go into it, it's gonna look like this. This is your 4 deck mode. You have your waveforms, you could access your playlist, everything up there, and then you have set and queue and play button sync, access to your BPMs, and you have access to Nero mix. You could do acapellas or you could do instrumentals like that. If you want to have more control over each track, this one over here gives you access to your volume and your EQs. And if you want to change it from EQ to Nero mix EQ, you could do it just like that. And then over here, this gives you full access to the same thing you have in classic and 2 deck mode, which is your cues, your loops, everything. So you're not losing anything in 4 deck mode, it's just everything's smaller. So make sure you know your music so that you don't have to rely so much on the visual cues, because you're not going to have much because the screen is so much smaller. It's 4 deck mode, but a lot of times I use it as 3 deck mode. So what you could do is have your 2 songs mixed together, and then on a spare deck have your scratching samples that you're going to use, and then you could have 2 decks playing and then scratch with the 3rd. So even if you're using a controller with Djay Pro, you could still switch to the 4 deck mode and then have the scratch sample loaded up there. And then if your controller doesn't have access to 4 decks, you could do the scratching on the screen, or you could use the deck as an instrumental or add a vocal. So I'm going to show you guys real quick how to do a mix with 3 decks. Here we go. Got 2 songs going. So you guys see 2 decks are mixed together and the other one you're using for scratching. It gives you access, and then you can't go wrong having the scratch sample loaded in that deck, so you always have it. Also, another thing you could do is use it as an emergency deck. So now you have your 2 main decks for those 2 songs you're going to be mixing at all times, and then on deck number 4 you got scratches, and then on deck number 3 have a go-to song, a song you know is gonna get the crowd going. So if all else fails and the songs that you're not playing don't work out well, on deck number 3 you got a banger to play. So that's how you take advantage of having the 4 decks. And now what I'm going to show you guys is how to use it to kind of make your own remixes and productions. Now we're going to use all these 4 decks to produce our own track or remix or whatever you want to call it. So what we're going to do is one deck we're going to have the vocals, one deck we're going to have part of the beat, either the drums or the hi-hats, the other part we're going to have the drums, and then on the 4th deck we're going to scratch over it. So now you could find these instrumental and vocal tracks in Tidal if you go to Tidal and then you type in sound effects or drums, and then you could save these to your playlist and then use them to do this 4-deck fun. Or if you play the drums yourself or the guitar yourself, you could use your own recording, or you could even go on over to the looper inside Djay Pro, make your own beat, and then record it, and then use that on one of the decks. So I'm going to show you guys quickly how this sounds. So this deck is going to be our vocals. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a loop on that. So I thought you guys had to access that. You go over here, and then we're going to go, we don't want bounce, we want a manual loop. And we're going to do a 4-bar. There we go, we got a 4-bar loop. And now we're going to play the drums, I'm going to add in the hi-hats, and then I'm going to add in the here we go. Alright, and you could use the sync to make it easier. If it's very hard to manually match the beats up using the screen due to the lack of real estate on the screen when you're in this mode. So don't be afraid to use sync. I already taught you guys how to beat match manual. You know you can do it, so you don't have to prove anything by making it harder and trying to hurt your fingers moving the screen around. Ready? Here we go. Now we're gonna do when we put on the claps, we're gonna add the vocals. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, now you guys can obviously do a better one. That one was kind of annoying, but I'm just showing you what the possibilities are when you have 4 decks. So I hope you guys learned a lot. I'm going to be making more tutorial videos about DJing and about DJ Pro. So subscribe to the channel, check out all the videos we got, and share it with your friends. Thank you so much. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible.